guys, what's up? How's it going? I hope everybody's fantastic. All is good over here. Happy to report. It's been 6 days since I made a video. I'm trying to do more, but you know, it's hard to keep me on track, but here we are. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm very, very fired up about this new pandemic simulation that they're already touting online, which they've already had. I want to say it was in Brussels or some shit. Anyway, let's talk about it. Okay, so I have a feeling most people that follow my channel are kind of awake to the agendas being played out right now, right? Or that have been played out over the past 2.5 years. Let's be real, the last 50 years. But they're really going for it these past 2.5 years, right? So one of the reasons why a lot of people were privy to what was happening was an event called Event 201. Now, if you don't know what that is, I'll read a little section for you. Event 201, the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security in partnership with the World Economic Forum, the usual suspects, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Eugenics, hosted Event 201, a high-level pandemic exercise on October 18th, 2019. So let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March. 5 months before they declared a worldwide pandemic, which was March 11th. The exercise illustrated areas where public-private partnerships, and if you know about the public-private partnerships, this is complete tyranny and enslavement of humanity. A good person to listen to on that would be Whitney Webb and Catherine Austin Fitts. The exercise illustrated the areas where public-private partnerships will be necessary during the response to a severe pandemic in order to diminish large-scale economic and societal consequences. Now, I'm not going to get into the whole thing with Event 201, but if you know, you know, and you kind of knew what was on the horizon. Well, you don't say. Now we have something called the Catastrophic Contagion. Shall I? The Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, in partnership with WHO and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, conducted Catastrophic Contagion, a pandemic tabletop exercise at the Grand Challenges annual meeting in Brussels, Belgium, on October 23rd, 2022. So does that mean in March we should be expecting another pandemic? I guess we'll have to find out. The extraordinary group of participants consisted of 10 current and former health ministers, senior public health officials from Senegal, Rwanda, Nigeria, Angola, Liberia, Singapore, India, Germany, as well as Bill Gates, co-chair of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The exercise simulated a series of WHO Emergency Health Advisory Board meetings addressing a fictional pandemic set in the near future. Well, I'll be golly jeez. Participants grappled with how to respond to an epidemic located in one part of the world that then spread rapidly, becoming a pandemic with a higher fatality rate than COVID-19. Shit, you got me shaking in my boots. And disproportionately affecting children and young people. Participants were challenged to make urgent policy decisions with limited information in the face of uncertainty. Each problem and choice had serious health, economic, and social ramifications. You don't say. Now, if you have half a brain cell and you start noticing patterns, you can kind of predict what's happening and what's going to happen in the future. Now, another thing, if you notice, a lot of children have reacted badly to the, you know what. So it kind of seems as though perhaps they're creating a narrative that there's going to be another pandemic which will affect young children to cover up the fact that children are suffering from adverse reactions to the jab. I mean, am I a fucking rocket scientist, or is this just kind of obvious at this point? So check out a few of these clips I'll show you, and you kind of, I don't know, tell me what you think.
Doctors who got their 4th shot. Here in Canada, we have now 80 doctors between ages 20 and 55 who have died in the last 60 days. 80 doctors in Canada between the ages of 25 and 55 have died in the last 60 days. And it's only the physicians who are getting 3rd and 4th shots who are dying suddenly.
It's so infuriating, and I'm so annoyed that this shit is happening all over again. Now, it's up to us how we're gonna react to this. Are we gonna live in fear and let them ruin our lives and control our livelihoods again? Or are we gonna stand up and say no? Now, some people say, well, what if an actual pandemic does happen? Well, guess what? So be it. At least if you die, you'll have a little bit of dignity and honor. Now, men, this may be a moment for you to redeem yourself from the last 2 years when you cucked out like a bunch of little bitches, perhaps. So remember, this is your time to shine. Let's actually be men this time and not little babies running around with masks on, okay? Anyway, I had to make this video because I see the writing on the wall, so I had to put it out there for you guys. Now you tell me what you think, because I think it's pretty fucking obvious as what's happening. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.